Okay, so now we're going to look at configuring pop-ups. So I have a layer here. I haven't done anything with the symbology. It's coming in as just like a default symbology. But what I did work on was actually setting up a pop-up that looks somewhat reasonable. So this is this is the title for the pop-up. Then we just have a couple fields that are visualized with a little bit of editing done to them, so they look a little bit cleaner. Again, for me, I think poorly formatted pop-ups is a pretty big issue with online maps, and people are just not taking the time to do it. So I think it's worth taking the time to figure out how to make decent looking pop-ups. Okay, so let's look at defining a pop-up here. Okay, so first off, same thing. We're just pulling in our modules, listing the modules out. We're creating a map. We're creating a map view. And here I'm creating a pop-up template. You can see this as an autocast to a new pop-up template. Okay, so the first thing here is I'm specifying the content. So these are the fields. So the field name is the actual name in the table. The label is what you want it to be labeled as. If you said visible to false, though, it won't actually show up. So I'm basically telling it, don't show the FID field. Don't show the country name field. Oops. Do show the status, but call it UN status. Show the population field and call it population. And here under format, I'm saying add the digit separators. So it's going to add the comma separators. And then this is how many decimals to display. Square miles is basically the same, so I changed it to say area in square miles with comma separators and no decimal places, and then everything else here are not displayed. Okay, cool. And then so this is how you actually apply the pop-up. So again, inside of this new feature layer, I'm grabbing the layer using its URL. This out fields, this colon asterisk basically just means to pull in all the fields, and then I'm using my template under this pop-up template argument, and then I add it to the map. So that's effectively how that gets built out. I guess I did skip the title. I just realized that. So the title specified is data for, and then in curly brackets here, I put the field I want to use in the title. So I'm just using the country name there in the title. So hopefully that should make sense how this pop-up was generated. So data for, and then insert country. And then the only fields I was showing were the status field, which is UN status, the population 2005 field, which is population, and the square miles field, which was labeled area in square miles. And again, you can see where I had to round off and use the comma separators.